anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much.
Continue. The quota system will continue. Your children cannot be able to have admission in the university with all their knowledge. It will continue. But we don't want to be part of it. I want to play another video for you to listen and see why we will not be part of this madness anymore. It has been coming for a very long time. We can no longer be part of it. The liberation of Biafra have started and no man can stop it. Watch.
I was looking at one of the interviews I granted many years ago when this issue of Igbo leadership and all that. I said, no, Igbos, you should be patient. South will even get presidency before you.
That was before Goodluck Jonathan.
That was before Goodluck Jonathan. I said, South will get presidency. You will be the last to become the president. I said it many years ago.
Why did you reach that conclusion?
Because I analyzed it. Igbos are the most hated tribe in Nigeria. People will tell you, why you're talking like that. They are the most hated tribe in Nigeria. Even those that will pretend, they hate them. And why do they hate them? It's because they cannot compete with them. It's because they know they will do it better than them. Because they know that they will face it. All those frivolities in governance, still here, still there, they will block it. They will make sure everything will be seen as business. So those who are used to free money, I don't see any Igbo man which is in the sense that will not rebuild this country. So that is why you see that issue of no, everybody said no, Igbo people will be the last. I was with somebody, a comrade. He was president of one of the strong unions at 10th floor in Transcorp. We were having coffee about 3-4 years ago. He forgot I'm an Igbo. He said Igbo man will be the last person to be president of Nigeria. I turned at him. He said, sorry, Dan. I said, have you forgotten that I'm an Igbo man? But I laughed over it. Those things don't hurt me because I have mixed with everybody in Nigeria.
Did you hear him? I hope you heard him very clear. This is a politician. You heard him. A politician. He knows very well that Igbo man will be the last person to ever be the president in the Zoological Republic. A politician is saying it. And this same politician today is still one of the ones supporting people, supporting one person or the other. He has a party support. I think he's either APC or PDP. This is a politician talking. This is a politician. And a politician from Biafra land saying that Igbo man will be the last person to be a president in the Zoological Republic. And still they are deceiving you. They are telling you to go for campaign. They are deceiving you to go and get your PVC. They are deceiving you, giving you false hope that will not come. Look at him. He is confessing that a Fulani man told him to his face. A Fulani man who he's calling his friend. He said he's his best friend. And the Fulani man eventually forgot that he's an Igbo man. Told him to his face. He didn't forget. Fulanis don't fear you. Anything they want to tell you, that is one thing with Fulani people. Before they do it, they will tell you. Go and check everything they have been doing. They will say it and they pursue it to the end. The takeover of Nigeria they are pursuing today, they said it. Otman and Fodo gave them that charge and they are pursuing it to take over Nigeria by all means possible. That's the Fulani man for you. A Fulani friend of his, he said the man forgot he never forgot, and the man knows that you are an Igbo man. And the man told him to his face that Igbo man will be the last person to be a president in Nigeria. A politician. He's confessing. You heard it directly from him. Told him to his own face. And yet you see all these bastards. You see all these idiots moving around as politicians, telling you to go and take PVC. Go and contest. Go and support this and support that. Mad people everywhere. Mad. This is why we cannot be part of these people. This is why Biafrans are on a speed. I thank Chukwu Okeke for Mazen Nandekano. I thank Chukwu Okeke who gave us our supreme Mazen Nandekano. And Mazen Nandekano, through the grace of Chukwu Okeke, anointed somebody before ever he was taken from us. Chukwuka used Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to anoint somebody before he was taken out for leave. Wherever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, Chukwuka will continue to protect him, continue to secure him. He's going to join us very soon. He's going to join us very soon. That is why we are working hard to make sure that 2023 does not pass us by. Biafra will definitely come and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will join us. I thank Chukwuka for Mazi Simon Ekpa, the spokesperson of Biafra today, who is standing, working fast to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is safe from the Zolera Republic. This is why we are saying that do not participate. You don't. No sensible Biafran ever talk anything about politics. If you're sensible, you will not talk about anything that has to do with politics. You see somebody, a politician, confessing what a fellow politician tell him. That is why you see when they talk about equity and justice. I saw the video that Paya Adebanjo made, a man that we respect so much, Paya Adebanjo from the Dua, the leader of the Afenifere. Very good man. Very good man. Always showing concern for the plight of the Igbo Biafrans. He came out to say that they are supporting somewhere else. You don't blame him. You don't expect him to come and fight for the Biafra for you. He's not the one going to push Biafra for you. He has pushed when he has to push. He has come out and asked, what crime has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed that will make you to put him in jail? That question that is asked, Ohaneze Ndigbo are not bold, cannot be bold to ask such question. No governor in the southeast was able to ask such kind of a question with boldness. But Afenifere leader, Paya Adebanjo, asked that question. He asked that question. And this is a man I was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu respect so much. Now we know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu respect him. He never shiver. He never changes. He's standing his ground. When he talks about justice and equity, and he asks, how can you continue to destroy the life of Igbos, dehumanize them, and you want them to be part of them? You dehumanize Biafrans, and when Biafrans want to walk away, you don't want them to walk away. How can that be possible? That was his question. How can you be demonizing them, and you want them to? We are talking about one Nigeria. You're talking about that is not possible. And then he went ahead to say why he has to go along and tell people to support the distractor, who is not worthy to be mentioned his name, the distractor. You don't blame Paya Adebanjo. We appreciate his concern, but it is all over. It is coming late. We cannot compromise this time around. We are not interested in anything called presidency. We are not interested in anything that has to do with the Zolera Republic or their new Nigeria. We are not interested. We are not. No matter how, we are not interested. They should go ahead with it. All we are looking for is Biafra. It is either Biafra or Biafra. And if you're one of those who is still hoping and looking forward to that nonsense, you are one of those who is promoting their election, promoting their presidency, and promoting their campaign. I want you to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Supreme Leader of IPOB. Hear from him directly what he has for you. Listen to what Mazi Nnamdi had to say. As many as are listening to politicians, as many as are talking about political solution, as many as are listening to these bastards who call themselves politicians, hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you are a Biafran and you are hoping on election to save you, hear what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has to say for you.
They are part of sign agreement. New Nigeria. Let's move to New Nigeria. Me, you talk to me about New Nigeria. You're a madman. A child of Biafra, you're to discuss New Nigeria. Thunder will kill, destroy you and your lineage. These are the idiots. When they're talking, hey, the Fulanis are coming, they are coming here. The Gambari, they are coming. So when I was telling you before, you didn't know. So you did not know before. You were deaf and dumb. When I was telling you before that they are coming, you didn't know. They married that they were coming. Useless set of people. Psychophants. IPOB is consistency personified. We don't change. It doesn't matter what you do. You can write your garbage. You can yap and gossip from now till 2099. That is your business. We don't move an iota. Where we are is where we are. Our agenda is our agenda. We are not shaking. Not to the right, not to the left. Unshakable. Gossip from now till the kingdom come. Unshakable, indestructible. This movement is indestructible. Not by man. They have not given birth to you to convince me to join new Nigerian movement. A bunch of criminals and bastards everywhere. I am a child of heaven. I'm a child of heaven. I don't engage in all this nonsense. Biafra is my mission. My parents died as soon as Elohim said it is there. Look at it, I've given it to you people. And he told them. Then I move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigerian. Thunder fire, all of you.
Did you hear him? I hope you heard as Lobas and Dandekan. I wanted you to hear it directly from him. You know, sometimes when we speak, some people say you're talking too much. Some think you're making it up. Mazen Nandekano has nothing to do with anything called politics. If you are a Biafran and you are supporting anybody in politics, already. That is what Mazen Nandekano said. No true Biafran, that the blood of Biafran is flowing in his vein, will wake up and open his two eyes and begin to support the Zoological Republic election. We are not part of it. There is no arrangement or space for the Biafran people in any arrangement in the Zoological Republic. We are not part of them. We are not part of them. All they have been doing from the onset, right from the time we are monogated by force, it has never been well. Every move that Biafra has made to make the Zoological Republic work brought death to us. Every move that the Biafra have made to make this Zoological Republic work only bring death to us. That is why in this era, we are not making any move for any better Nigeria. We're making move for the liberation of Biafra. That is the only solution, the final way. The liberation of Biafra, that is where we are. And Biafra must be liberated. It has started. It has started, water everywhere. All you got to do is to pay attention to your environment. If you are watching me from Biafra land, this is a sensitive time. You must be security conscious at any given time. Open your ears when you hear sit at home. Sit your butt at home. It will help you to save your life. Every information you are hearing is to keep you awake and to make sure we save you from collateral damage. Pay attention. The liberation of Biafra have started. Water everywhere. Every video I play here is to tell you that it is a mandate. It is mandatory for us to go for Biafra. You don't go for anything apart from Biafra. Nothing else apart from Biafra. Only it is either Biafra or Biafra. Mazen Nandekano said it. You heard him say it. He lost his parents because of this Biafra. And when the parents were taken for him, Chukwu will say, go and take Biafra. And all of a sudden, we want to deviate and begin to talk about election and politics. Are you not a madman? Mazen Nandekano say, Agwo bunyega sunanya, ono bunyega bunye ya bunyega sunanya. Agwo bunyega sunanya. You are talking about election. They say they have unveiled their campaign. Go out and campaign. Go. The same people who are calling you to come out and campaign, they are going to take you. That one is compulsory. Already they know that Biafrans are not coming out. They know that Biafrans will not participate in the election. They know. So if you decide to go and make yourself a sacrificial lamb and you are taken out, it's up to you. That is your choice. That is the choice, the path you have taken for yourself. Nobody's going to force you out of it. If you have chosen the path of destruction for yourself, so be it. All we got to say is amen to your prayer. Just like those who have said that over their dead body will be Biafra, we say amen to their prayer. Because 2023 marked the coming of Biafra. The liberation has started. Put your ears on the ground. If you don't have ears, open your eyes, you're going to see it. If you don't have eyes, you have ears, put your ears on the ground. Water every day. It is happening. Even as you're watching this video, the liberation is going on. All you got to do is to pay attention. I have told you several places you have to pay attention to. Mainly, Master Simon Ekpa, on his Twitter, on his daily broadcast, every autopiloted platform, pay attention and open your ears wide. That's the only place you can get information. Every other platform you see, they are busy gossiping. The unity of Biafra have started. Master Simon Ekpa was able to unify every armed group in Biafra land. They are standing on one front today. Standing on one front to restore Biafra. That is why the liberation have kicked off. Because of the unity we found ourselves. The genuine Biafrans, they are united, fighting and moving forward, and we are not going back. We are not going back. It doesn't matter the blackmail or propaganda they bring from east to west. Let me tell you, we are not going back. And I'm going to play another video for you. I'm going to play another video for you to know why we must get out of the Zoological Republic. We are not part of the agenda. Every of their plan is to destroy us. We are not part of them. Sometimes when we continue to repeat it and say it, you think that we are just making it up. That is why we play videos, so that you can hear it from other voices and other angles. When you hear it from other people, maybe you begin to believe and see this different. I have played from person from the Janjaweed. I have played for you. Heard what he said. He had told you how the politicians are fake from A to Z. It doesn't matter their religion, their location. They are all fake. People that don't obey their own party law. They don't even obey their own law. Even the fraudulent law they have in the Zoological Republic, they don't even obey it. And you think those people will give you a better nation. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. These are the kind of bunch of idiots we have everywhere. And I want to play another video for you to watch and see why we must not participate in any madness called election.
That there was a genocide against the Biafra people.
Right.
Right. The who were trying, the Igbo people who were trying to form an independent nation of Biafra. They wanted to be separate from the country that the British Empire had imposed on us, which was this country of Nigeria, where they kind of took a bunch of independent nations who don't have anything to do with each other, don't even speak each other's language, don't relate. Many of them were even enemies and warring at the time, smushed them all together and drew these arbitrary lines around them and called them countries and named those countries.
Right.
And then said, now y'all get along and do a country for us and be a union for us. And then go through, contentious, bloody independence processes that never really yield any real independence. You're still part of a commonwealth afterwards.
True.
And you have the eternal meddling in your affairs and the eternal extraction of your resources and the eternal fomenting of divisiveness and infighting in order to be able to control you. This is what an oppressor does, a colonizer does. These are tactics and strategies of dominance.
Right.
We were subjected to that as a larger unit of Nigeria. And then when the Igbo people said, we want our own thing, let's go and do that. Well, it so happened to be that the territory that this new country of Biafra was going to be in included very, very rich oil reserves. And the British were not going to let go of that.
Wow.
And the people that they had put in power, their puppet Nigerian governments weren't going to do that either because they needed it for the Nigerian project.
Right.
And Britain needed it for its own interests and uses. So Great Britain got directly involved in this civil war and in the war for independence, and decided that they would do everything to make sure.
You heard it. I hope you have heard from that our sister, giving you a brief story about the problem that we're in and why we must get out of the Zoological Republic. There has never been a time this country called Nigeria is one. These are group of people who have nothing in common. Not same food, not same ideology, not same religion, nothing whatsoever in common. Some people like cow more than themselves. Some people can kill a human being because of their cow. Some people value life, mando. Some people value life so much that they don't play with life. Some, they value animal more than life. They don't have anything in common. Not the same religion, not the same kind of food, nothing. Some of them are even warring themselves even before the British came, and they merge everybody together. And they call it a country. Even while they merged it, they later confessed. There was a program that Martin when they played a program. I'm going to find that video and play, where one of them was confessing that the British, they confessed that they made a greatest mistake of merging people who doesn't have the same ideology, who not having anything in common together. And that has brought death and war. Since then up to today, they have tried to make, there has never been anything called unity. Even before the independence, the war has been there. The killing and destruction has been there. After the independence, it continues. The hatred continues. Mainly the hatred was focused on the Igbo Biafrans, simply because of the wisdom they have, the blessings of God they have, because they are outspoken, they are hardworking, they can't stay down, they can't keep silent when they see evil going on. That is why they are hated. When they see fraud going on in the Zoological Republic, they can't keep quiet. And each time they make a move to create a revolution to save the Zoological Republic, it brings death for them. Pay attention to that. Each time a Biafran make a move, mainly an Igbo Biafran make a move to rescue Nigeria, what it will bring is death upon himself. Death. The first revolution was organized by Kaduna Nzogu, a revolution to save the Zoological Republic. What he brought to us was death. People were massacred, killed everywhere, destroyed everywhere. Our eternal leader, Dimodimogo went further to take them to Aburi to establish that their so-called federalism also, to make sure that that same one Nigeria continue to. Our eternal leader gave them that option of restructuring in Aburi to rescue that same one Nigeria, the Zoological Republic. What did they bring to us? At the end of the day, they rejected it and they brought death. More than 5 million was murdered. And you are still waiting. You are still watching. You are still looking. Our spirit Amazon Nandegan who came on board told them to secure the Zoological Republic. He protested in London. The protest is still there. We Amazon Nandegan protested in London, telling them to save the Zoological Republic from the hand of the terrorists before it is too late. They did not do that. Instead, they came after Amazon Nandegan. They chased him and pursued him up to today. They are holding him in their they are holding him in the DSS, killing many Biafrans because we are trying to protect the Zoological Republic. Today, we can no longer pursue any agenda. The same thing is what P2B is doing today. P2B is trying to bring death upon Biafran people. P2B is trying to open a gate of hell again against Biafran people to commit genocide against us. And we cannot wait for that time to come. That is why the liberation of Biafra has started. It has started. And we must liberate ourselves. We have tried a lot to rescue this Zoological Republic. This is no longer time for rescue. And I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama. On the hand that is piloting the movement today, Chukwu Okike Abiama have given us somebody who is our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa. And he's not relenting his movement. Biafrans are saying that his speed is not even going on speed enough. For those who are complaining about his speed, these are the saboteurs. The Department of Saboteurs, Chukwu Okike Abiama, have used our brother Simon Ekpa to expose them and sack them completely from the IPOB established by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Today, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu original IPOB is autopiloted by Chukwu Okike Abiama himself under the spokesmanship of Mazen Simon Ekpa on the leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remains the leadership of the struggle of Biafra. The leader. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remains the leader, no matter what. All we are saying is that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have told us openly that we know what to do when he's not there. So we cannot be waiting for any instruction from the dungeon, from anywhere. He said, we know what, if you don't see me, you know what to do. And those of us who are hardcore Biafrans, who are born for this job, we know what to do. We don't need to wait for any second-hand information or somebody to come and give us neutralized news. No. All we need to hear, we have had. All the information we need, they are in stock. It's only for us to visit it and take action. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, if you don't see me, burn down the zoo. He said it in black and white. And there are many ways to burn down the zoo. Not only when you fire a shot. Today, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu crippled the Zoological Republic without firing a shot, only with the microphone and the truth. He told us we know what to do. So we are not waiting for any instruction from anywhere. That is why the struggle today is being piloted by Chukwu Okike Abiama, autopiloted by Chukwu Okike Abiama, as predicted by our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa. It is happening. Water everywhere. And Biafra, we are going home. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter whether you agree or you don't agree. It is going to happen. The videos I've played today is to show you that the mandate we have is to rescue Biafra. And the time is now. The appointed time has come. You saw the other video, one idiot that made a video and came out and began to say that you begin to push the blame on the southern part of Nigeria and begin to talk all manner of trash. Begin to talk about all manner of trash, that you cannot be able to have a land to build a church in the southern part of Nigeria. You cannot have a land to build a home in southern part of Nigeria. You go for land that nobody's going to give you. Mad people everywhere. These are the reasons why we cannot be part of this very Zurega. The hatred against the Igbo Biafrans mainly is too much. These people have planted a seed of discord between us and our own brother, our own blood brothers, who are supposed to be, whom we are fighting for their own generation, fighting for their own interest. Yet they have turned them against us. The Department of Saboteur have gone ahead to form their own security outfit to fight against that outfit that Mazen Nandekano himself established to secure you and I. They are fighting against it. And you want to fight against what you could have to place. You are only signing up for your death. And if you're one of those that they have recruited to join that very vigilante group that they formed, that is going to go against IPO, go against ESN, you better write your will before you go, because you are fighting against the army of Chukwu Gabiam. And you know what that means? It's a suicide mission, and you will not return. Mazen Nanekano said it. Anybody that takes the life of an innocent person in Biafra land, innocent Biafra, you take life for innocent Biafra, you cannot go free. And today, the borders of Biafra is under lock and key. The ESN are doing the needful. Water everywhere. Water everywhere. We don't care. We have had enough. The hatred is so much. The hatred is so much. They are committing genocide against Biafra on daily basis and nobody's speaking. All these evil politicians
are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.